everybody. My name is Dara. I am the founder and lead healer at On The Mat, where I offer innovative ways of breathing, moving, and healing with the intention of creating more sustainable joy. And I was asked to do this. I'm very honored to be here, very honored to be featured. Thank you so much to this group, Yoga Jubilee. I'm very happy to be a part of it. Been here since the very first event, so I guess that was like a year ago, which is crazy and incredible. So appreciative of everybody who has their hands in creating the events and putting them together. So shout out to them, send them love, sending them love, and sending love to you guys as well. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking this out. I'm going to explain a little bit about what we're going to be doing, but first I want to offer, if you would like to have a blanket or a pillow, please grab that now. If you want some water, whatever, like get all the things that you need to be comfortable. We will be on the floor at the end, so that's what I'm thinking about for like the blanket and the pillow. We're going to start in standing. You can also start seated if you want, but that's what I'm offering, is to stand. And with that being said, I am just here to make suggestions. So really, if you want to sit down, then go ahead and sit down. If you want to be seated the whole time, that's what you can do. So if I ever suggest anything that you're like, nah, great. Follow your heart, follow your body, follow your mind, and do what they ask of you. So today we're going to be doing a practice. I had a name for this practice, and I'm forgetting it right now because I have not done this workshop in a little while. But basically, I'll tell you the rundown of it. So we're going to start with a guided meditation, and then we're going to go into a very small amount of movement, very gentle, nothing too serious. And then we're going to move our way down to the floor via asanas, which are just like the yoga poses. And then we're going to be on the floor and we're going to do like part 2 of the meditation. So I hope that this resonates with you. I hope that it makes you feel good. And I highly recommend this for anybody who is looking to source any like gratitude, manifestation, love, and joy energy. I think it's really big for that. Also really nice for like grounding work as well. So I hope you enjoy it. And I think that's all I have to say. Yeah. And if I remember what I used to call this workshop, then I will tell you that at the end. So again, thank you guys for being here with me. And when you're ready, go ahead and come into standing. Again, if you're seated in the chair, just go with my cues for standing, but of course you know that you're not standing up. So we'll start by grounding down through the feet. And I invite everybody, I hope that you're in a safe space. And if you are, go ahead and close the eyes. If that's not comfortable for you, take a soft gaze down towards the earth. And start to tune into the breath here. So start to be mindful about your inhales and your exhales. Start to allow them to come into the belly, allowing the belly to expand. Come all the way out of the belly, feeling the belly button reach back for the spine. Rock a little bit into the feet, making sure that you're pressing into the 3 corners of the feet. Keep a slight bend in the knees if you're standing. And on the inhale, let's roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, roll them down the spine. Again, inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, down. Allow the palms to face forward. Fingers are going to pull down energetically towards the earth. Bring the awareness into the pelvic area. Imagining your pelvic bone as a bucket. Make sure that the bucket is even. So you might want to tuck the tailbone forward, pulling the pelvic up. Making sure that the spine is long through the lower back. On your next inhale, press into the feet, reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. Become as long as you possibly can. Exhale, allow the shoulders to relax and pull the chin slightly down towards the chest, just lengthening the neck. And come back into the breath. Allow the body to begin to become heavy in the feet. Relax the face. Take a big inhale through the nose into the belly. And as you exhale, push the air down and out through the feet, pushing roots down into the earth. Allow those roots to continue to grow. If you have any connection to the ground, to the grass, the dirt, the sand, whatever's there underneath the feet, then begin to visualize. Maybe you have a garden or plants, so maybe you see the roots running past these things, past the dirt, the bark, rocks, critters. Allow your roots to grow all the way down, reaching towards the center of the earth. Grounding us down here on this planet that we are so blessed to be on. And allow your roots to stop growing right where they can feel the energy of the core, but they won't be hurt by it. When you're there, ask the earth if you can share in some of its energy. As she says yes, allow this energy to be absorbed into the roots that are extended from your feet. And allow this energy to travel back up the roots towards your body. Again, maybe you make a connection to a color, a light, a vibration, a temperature. Each inhale, draw that energy in closer to the body until it reaches the soles of the feet. Once at the soles of the feet, allow this energy to enter in through the feet, filling you up all the way through the inside. Feeling that energy running through the body, from the feet all the way to the crown of the head. With your next breath, allow this energy to push branches out of the top of the head. Truly becoming a tree now. Allow your branches to grow upward towards the sun. Maybe these branches pass by birds or clouds. Again, allowing the branches to get close enough to the sun where they can feel the energy, but not too close where they are hurt. Know those boundaries. And when you're there, ask the sun if you can share in his energy. As he says yes, allow the branches of your tree to absorb this energy. Allow it to come back down towards the body. Again, maybe it has a color, a light, a temperature. Maybe you see leaves or flowers now coming onto your branches, maybe even fruit. Create whatever you want. Drawing that energy down towards the top of the head with each inhale. Lift the eyes, even if they're closed, up to the third eye point between the eyebrows. And feel the energy at the crown of the head. Allow the energy to sink down into the body, filling you up from the top of the head all the way to the feet. Allow that energy to mix and to mingle with the energy from the core of the earth. Do they blend together? Or do they just dance around each other? Allow this energy to become so expansive within you that it begins to radiate out through the skin. First, just surrounding the surface of the skin all around the body. But slowly, as you bring your attention to it, as you concentrate that breath to it, the energy continues to expand so that it surrounds you like a sphere. Feel connected and protected by its energy. And on the next inhale, go ahead and breathe that energy back in. Start to allow it to come down, back on top of the skin, and then back inside of the body. Allow it to condense and to compact, not losing any of the energy, just allowing it to shift until it's just a small ball in the center of the chest at the heart space. And for a moment here, just allow that ball of energy to rest, tuck it away for safekeeping, knowing that you are always connected to the earth, always connected to the universe, knowing that this energy is here with you whenever you seek it. If you're seated, I invite you to stand to prepare for some movement. Moving as gently as you can, coming back into the physical body. Drop the chin down to the chest. On an inhale, sweep the hands up towards the sun. Lift the gaze to the thumbs. As you exhale, swan dive and fold forward, reaching down towards the earth. Take a bend into the knees so that the belly rests on the thighs. Being gentle here with the body. Allow the top half of the body to grow heavy. Maybe you grab opposite elbows and you sway to the left and the right. Shaking the head to the left and the right as well. Just releasing the neck. Release the hands down onto the shins or onto the mat, depending. And again, keep such a bend into the knees so that the hands do find the earth. And bring that right hand to the left foot or to the center of the mat, whatever is accessible for you. And on an inhale, reach the left fingers up towards the sky. Try and keep the crown lengthening away from the waist so that you have a long back here. And then let's exhale. Bring that left hand down to the center of the mat or onto that right foot. Inhale, left fingers reach up. Keep that spine long. Exhale, fold over the legs. Bringing the feet so that they're only hip distance apart if they were wider than that. Begin to bend into the knees, sitting back in an imaginary chair, or maybe sitting in your actual chair if you need that rest. And lift the chest up, coming in chair pose. Again, here, find Tadasana again, where we were standing before. Make sure the tailbone is tucked underneath. Check the knees, make sure that they're not past the toes. You see all 10 toes. Most important thing is that the chest is lifted. So don't worry about the bend in the knees. Worry about the chest being lifted. And now let's exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, coming to halfway lift. Hands on fingertips or to the shins. Finding that long spine. Exhale, place both hands on the earth and step the feet back, coming into downward facing dog. Go ahead and find some movement here. Walking your dog, picking up one heel and then the other, stretching out the calves. Press deeply into the toes, stretching out the feet. Again, shaking your head. Yes and no, releasing the neck. Making that inverted V, really reach up towards the sky, through the hips, press all the points of the hands into the earth. And then exhale, drop the knees down, push the hips back, come into child's pose. Press the hands down onto the mat, and if the forehead reaches the earth, go ahead and turn the head to the left and the right, giving yourself a forehead massage. On an inhale, roll up into table, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's do some cat-cow rotation. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, coming into cow. Tops of the feet are pressed into the earth. Exhale, push into the hands, round the spine, gaze to the belly button, coming into cat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow. Exhale, round the spine, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the forearms to the earth. Straighten the legs out in front, behind you. Coming into Sphinx pose. Elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Shoulders are pulled away from the ears. Chest is lifted. Tops of the feet and the legs press down into the ground. You can stay here, or if you'd like to deepen this, press into the hands, lift the elbows off of the earth. Pull out through the hips. Keep that spine long. And then exhale, lower back down. Find a cheek to rest on. Bring the hands by the sides and allow the big toes to touch. Go ahead and find that balance by coming onto the opposite cheek. Still staying resting here. Gently taking your time, roll over onto your back. Press the soles of the feet into the earth. We're going to bring the hands by the sides, palms pressing into the earth as well. And bring the feet in as close to the hips as you can bring them. We're going to come into bridge. When we lift the hips, keep the gaze facing up. You don't want to turn your head so you protect your neck. So if you need to watch me first, do that and then go into the posture, okay? So on an inhale, we're going to press into the feet, lift the hips up towards the sky. Hands are pressing down towards the earth. Feel grounded through the feet. Inhale, maybe you can get a little bit higher. Exhale, let's roll through the vertebrae all the way down to the earth. You can take wheel here if that's accessible for you. I'm going to cue bridge again. So as you're ready, inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips. Maybe you clasp the hands underneath the waist and roll the biceps outwards so that you lift up through the shoulders off of the earth. Creating some more space underneath the body. Really press into the feet, pull the knees together. Go ahead and exhale, release the arms. One more breath, a little bit higher. Exhale, roll all the way down. On an inhale, hug the knees in towards the heart. Rock to the left and the right maybe, or just stay in the middle. Let's take the hands to the knees, draw circles with the knees on the ceiling, giving that lower back a massage onto your ground. One more full circle, and then go ahead and change directions. One more full circle. And then hug the knees into the heart one more time. And as you exhale, go ahead and extend the legs. So a couple options here. You can extend the legs, come into Shavasana, or you can bring the soles of the feet down to the earth, to the edges of the mat, and allow the knees to fall together. Whichever one you like. And I invite you to keep the palms up to receive. Let's breathe into that energy that we just generated through the meditation, through the movement. So take a big inhale through the nose, deep into the belly. Big exhale out of the mouth. Again, big inhale. Loud exhale. One more time, big inhale. Hold it at the top. And whenever the body asks for it, go ahead and exhale through the mouth, letting it all out. Beautiful. Come back to that natural breath. And while we lay here, begin to think about something in your life that you want. Just one thing that you desire. One thing that you want to take some time right now to put some energy towards, to drawing in, to welcome it to your space. Once you have that one thing that you want or desire or need, we're going to begin to manifest it using a grounding technique. We're actually going to ground ourselves into a scene. So I want you to begin to imagine if you had that one thing that you need, want, or desire, what would life look like? Just pick one moment. So it might be having a dog, but you pick the one moment where you get the dog, or maybe you're playing with the dog in the dog park, or, cuddling with the dog on the couch. So pick that one scene that you want. And we're going to slowly begin to create it. I want you to first notice 5 things that you see. Again, in this visualized scene, not right now. Keep that image in your mind and notice 4 things that you feel. This can be physically or emotionally. Next, put in 3 things that you can hear. Now imagine 2 things that you can taste or smell. then the last thing, discover one thought that you are having in this moment. Hold this visualized scene in your mind's eye. Allow yourself to be there and to experience this. Allow your awareness to exist in the feelings that you're having and to how this makes you feel. And when you're ready, take your awareness into the body of your visualized self. And bring that awareness down into your future visualized self's heart space. And I want you to find that ball of energy that we tucked away today for safekeeping. And as you discover that ball of energy within your visualized self, feel it automatically begin to expand within you. Allow it to expand into the scene. Allow it to envelop your visualized self's body. Again, seeing those colors or those lights, feeling the sensations and the temperature. Feeling connected to that version of you. And allowing it to feel connected to who you are right now. Go ahead and allow that energy to relax, to sink down within your visualized self again. Again, not losing any of the energy, just compacting down. And allow it to go to rest back in your heart space, where it is now within yourself. Knowing that it's securely there, bring the hands to the chest over the heart space. And with the first breath, we will breathe life into this connection. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. With the second breath, we'll breathe gratitude into this connection. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And with the last breath, breathe love into this connection. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You can stay here for as long as you like, or you can gently come into a seated position. Wherever you are, if you like, you can bring the hands of prayer at the heart center, or you can keep the hands resting over the heart space. I like to give thanks to the earth, the universe, and all the powers that be for allowing us to be connected to them, to ourselves, and to each other. I pray blessings and an abundant flow of health, wealth, and prosperity over all of our lives and the lives of all beings everywhere, as we always move with love and with joy. I thank you so much for allowing me to guide you on that journey and that practice, and for trusting me with that. Everything that you want, you have. Everything that you need, you have. And everything that you desire desires you. Ashe, peace, peace, peace. Whenever you're ready, maybe after saying some words of your own, you can open the eyes and come back into the space.